Good afternoon. I would first like to thank JM Career. They've been a very gracious host to us. I have worked with JM Career since we began with the Berkman method here in Korea several years ago, and we have had an opportunity to see them grow. I know they've worked very hard, and I thank you very much. I want to thank all of you for taking time today to come out here and visit with us. We really appreciate it. I recognize that very well. My name is Mark Wickliffe. I am the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Berkman International. I've been with Berkman for almost 12 years, and in that time I have always worked in the sales and marketing capacity. I have been able to see a lot of different uses of Berkman, and today what I'd like to do is cover two topics or subjects with you. In summary, I'm going to give you an overview of some of our measures, US and Korea, so you can see some of what we might call the Berkman differences. And then I'm going to cover some of the ways that Berkman is used by demonstrating some case studies for you, talking about some of the customers that have used Berkman and how they use it so you can see its use inside of organizations. I will begin with the Berkman method in Korea, and we have over 40 scale measures, over 40 measures that we can report on each person that takes the Berkman method. What we did is we looked at the Korean results that we have, and we looked at those results primarily in North America, and we found a few differences. Let me say first that what we found in differences between countries is mostly that there are more differences within populations than between populations. More differences within populations than between populations. And that is because Berkman measures at a behavioral level, behavioral traits, as we call them, which is deeper than a cultural difference. Some of those things we observe in cultural differences, say, between Korea and those of us in America. So like I enjoy saying, there is somebody in Korea whose Berkman results are a lot like mine. We may have a lot of similarities. What we did find when we looked at the averages between North America and Korea is one of our scales measuring independence of thought, independence of behavior, individuality. Another that we found was a more paced approach to tasks and preferences for intellectual stimulation in Korea. So taking your time and maybe more deeply thinking about decisions and things of those nature. A higher preference for emotional expressiveness. And a higher interest in organized, detailed work. Now, you may have some questions now, but I do want to let you know I'm going to leave time for you to ask questions when we finish. These are the primary differences that we found between North America and Korea. But again, most of our research, we have found more differences within each population, within each country, than between countries.